The moment that Diddy was stopped was the same moment that something even bigger got started. This is how Diddy got him to the Greek freak-offs. You have to stick until the end because I'm going to show you everything that's been happening since they made this movie and the clues that are in this movie about what's going on. So here's how Diddy got him to the Greek freak-offs.
He's a man who stretches across a broad spectrum of interests, from fashion to film, music to reality television, and who enjoys extraordinary commercial success. He's experienced tragedy in the murder of his best friend and the joys of fatherhood no less than 6 times. Now 40 years old, Sean Diddy Combs lives a life of luxury, but also one of relentless hard work. And this is how he does it.
Sean. Hello. Good morning. Hello. The music business is failing. I need some brilliant ideas right now.
2 words. Mexican Jonas Brothers. Don't talk.
How about ringtones on urinals? I call them flush tones.
This is serious out here. I got 6 kids. You know how many Air Jordan 6 black kids wear?
In terms of love and family life, Diddy is just as busy. How many children do you have?
I have 6 children.
Moving quickly on, Diddy is currently starring in the movie Get Him to the Greek, where he's cast as a hyper-controlling, expletive-using music executive.
This is what the music industry is all about. We need ideas.
Next month is the 10-year anniversary of Al the Snow live at the Greek Theater. We could put on an anniversary concert.
I don't want to be someone overburden you with affection, but I felt that you were in a position to rest an arm on me. I mean, I didn't let it cross over into the area of being physically aroused or anything.
None of that.
It was a bad thought.
None of that. But you know what it is? We're going out on like a date. A straight guy date. Like
straight guy date.
To a guy's night. 48 hours.
Puffy with like
in Russell.
For our careers.
We've moved over here. We enjoy it. We're here at the white party. P. Diddy's right up there.
Diddy's over there.
Ashton Kutcher is right up there.
Over there.
Unbelievable.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell.
Wow. If he has a lot that he can't tell, it means that he was in the inner circle. Pause.
Can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them.
I think at this point it is safe to assume that everyone we've ever seen in a movie was at these parties. The only question is, how deeply involved were they?
Diddy party stories, man. That was like some weird memory lane.
For our careers.
We've moved over here. We enjoy it. We're here at the white party. P. Diddy's right up there.
Diddy's over there.
Ashton Kutcher is right up there.
Over there.
Unbelievable.
So when people were being asked about Diddy in the first place, they thought that they were always answering in riddles. And in these riddling answers, they thought that people would never know what was happening behind closed doors. So it's very interesting to see how Ashton Kutcher is answering while he thinks no one will ever know. And then let's observe Russel Brand answering when he thinks that people will never really know.
It's going to kind of become his bitch.
I don't want to be nobody's bitch. I've worked too hard in life. Not even Diddy's bitch. Diddy's new to me, right? He looked after me. He took me on an enforced holiday to Vegas. He's a very intense man.
So yes, he's very intense. He literally forced Russel Brand on that jet with him to go to Vegas.
Say Diddy went, could you pick me up from the airport? I've got back from holiday, or I'm going away. Would you feed my fish? And really didn't want to feed his fish. Oh, how much fish food you put in? He'd still do it because you think, oh, don't upset him. He's an influential person.
See that influential.
So he's a good laugh, but if you, like, imagine you get very friendly with him, he might ask you for loads of favours, and then you can't say no to him.
So at the end of the day, what's clear and very apparent is that everybody knew what was going on. And the problem is that nobody was doing anything about it, or nobody could do anything about it. The only thing that they could do was participate in it. Even though Denzel would be like, don't stay here after dark, he would be there. He was participating at some degree and some level. Everyone was there, even Ashton Kutcher, even Russel Brand, but the level of participation was the difference. In any case, this video was going to go in one direction, but I feel it in my heart that I have to show you something and then I have to say something. So let me just show you something that's very fascinating about this movie and why I decided to make this. And I also need you to know I'm not making this video because of the whole Diddy phenomenon. I started making videos about the media way before this all happened. But I'm just now using this as a point of reference for what the media can do, what the media has been doing, and what the media really means. So just let me show you something and I'll tell you something.
I'm sorry, Pops, you okay? Now this is what the music industry is all about.
Sergio's go crazy.
I love this game!
He's Jeffrey. Let's go!
So for some of this, it's easy to see where it came from. We understand the inspiration for this is the real life Diddy with real life 6 children. And those are the real life things that happened. But in this scene, we're actually seeing Sergio, who is Diddy, first of all, spike that joint and give it to people. And now we see him set fire to the hotel. And this is an actual charge that he got. That's awesome.
Somebody stop this?
Feel how good this feels? I'm gonna cover the whole outside of my house in this material.
For some reason, I really remember this scene and thinking in my mind, like, what does Diddy's house look like? And the irony is that we ended up seeing his house and what covers his house and the innuendo of this furry wall.
I don't know what I smoke, but I feel really calm. It's so soft. It's so soft. It's like I'm swimming in Ewok. This is what my hair is gonna look like when I get older. I could braid this whole wall. I just got a business idea. Chocolate eggplant. This wall was made of pie. I eat this whole fucking wall, I swear to God. This wall smells of Sergio.
So guys, I'm going to go deep into this movie and I'm going to go into the blueprint of the movie, which is the script. So here we're looking at the script and I want to show you something incredible. So make sure that you follow what I'm trying to say here and what I'm trying to show you here. It's going to be very interesting. And before we get into this, I want you to also think, like, do you believe in coincidences and do you think that this Hollywood machine is actually about mind control? And you know, do you think that what is written is written intentionally or is just like nothing, you know? So I'm going to go into the script and I'm just showing you this first page of the script before I scroll down. Just get into the Greek and Nicholas Stoller. I don't know his other movies. I could just check it later, but he wrote this particular script and the character of Alder Snow, etc. is written by Jason Segel. And this is from 2008, by the way. This is the first revision. So this is what I'm going to be going over, and I'm going to just quickly scroll down to the scene that I want to show you. I think it's page 13. So all of this is happening in the movie, in the script, and yes, I'll start here. I'll just start here, not the lobby. So here we have this person called Sergio Roma, and the name Sergio is, so here I am on Google. I just googled the name Sergio. Sergio is a Latin form of the Roman name Sergius, and the name is actually called Sergio Roma, and this is Roma. Remove the N and then you have the actual name. So the name Sergio means in service of Rome. It's a suave, polished boy's name translating to servant. This powerful title, it's a title, can be traced to the Latin verb servere, meaning to save, guard, or keep. So this is going to show Sergio Roma as a gatekeeper. So back in the script now, for the person who would be reading and understanding this first draft in 2008, who understands the meaning of this name, they'll know this means, oh, in service of Rome. Okay, And understand that the Romans got everything from the Greeks. So this is Greek theater. Get him to the Greek theater and service of Rome. So this is how I'm seeing it, and whether or not you think this is just me just pulling at strings, just let's get into the actual text of the script. Okay, so I'm going to be reading this as quickly as I can and as efficiently as I can. So Sergio is Diddy, Aaron is Jonah Hill, right? So Aaron walks in. Sergio Roma, the charismatic, terrifying president of Pinnacle, is on the phone. He never yells. Yelling is beneath him. And here, I just want us to look at this text. And in light of what I'm going to show you in a second, this text is going to have a different visual, in a subconscious visual. I'm not the one who gets effed. I'm the one who does the effing. You see what I'm saying? Ciao. Okay, he hangs up. And then he says, what is this? Who are you? He looks at him, right? And now this is the director directing it, right? But this is all in the first draft. So this did not make it in the actual movie. So I just need you to understand that. So yeah, Sergio, and then Aaron, Jonah Hill's like, hey, Sergio, what's up? Aaron holds out his hand. Sergio looks at it for an uncomfortably long moment of time. I'm Aaron Greenberg, your new A&R guy. I was VP over at Columbia Records Vancouver. It's great to be here, let me tell you. Columbia Records Vancouver? Yeah, I got a small outfit over there. Nothing like this. I don't remember hiring you. Well, you're a busy guy. I remember everything. He hits a button. Okay, again, this is going to be very important. Just see it reoccur. He hits a button. Sergio, Andrea, baby. Andrea pokes her head in. So Andrea will be the personal assistant. Did I hire this guy from Columbia Records Vancouver? Aaron smiles at her with all his might. She can't believe he's lying. Yeah, but it was a while ago. All right, baby, go now, go. This is also very interesting in light of everything. Anyway, she leaves. Sergio, take Aaron. I always take Aaron? I don't get it. So Sergio says, all right. Oh, no, Sergio is talking to the girl. She leaves. Take Aaron. I always like to chat. I don't know. You guys, before they start up here, who's your idol? Diddy has asked this in the actual movie, so they kept this line because it's talking about the media, it's talking about the idols, and if you look at Nickelodeon, he was asking about symbols. Like, what do you hope to be in 30 years? Aaron's like, David Geffen, or Geffen, he's the king. I hope to be like him in every way, except not, you know? So, I don't really know who this is. Perhaps I do, but I'm sure this is not a coincidence. But now watch the next line. This is the whole reason why I opened this script, is so that you could see the next line, okay? So they're talking about this man, David Geffen. He is the king. I hope to be like him in every way except for one way, okay? So now let's reveal what it is, okay? Sergio, Diddy's like, not what? And then he's like, lifestyle wise. And then like, what is that? Lifestyle, like how? It's like, I'm not gay. This is Jonah Hill. Sergio says, I am. This is Diddy saying he's gay in Get Him to the Greek movie script, the first draft. So I'm actually, all right. And then he says, that's crazy. I'm actually gay as well. So Aaron, he keeps on lying. And then this was changed in the script because this Aaron person is supposed to be the one getting hazed. So he's the one who ends up getting like lied to. His wife is actually taken by the Alder Snow guy, and he has to put things in his butt. So this is actually showing Aaron him as being hazed, like a Greek fraternity type of understanding. At the same time, he was also being like confused or mind controlled by Sergio in service of Rome. Okay, so this is the script, and this is what I wanted to just show you, and I just feel like it's just too on the point, on the nose. So this is like how they write characters with personalities and dispositions. And the question now is, does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? So this is written in 2008. It didn't make it into the movie, but it made it in real life in 2024. Isn't that crazy? So they're getting to know each other, but the crazy part is that Diddy ends up saying that he is gay. So this is Sergio. We already know what that means, all right? So why is he saying this? So did they already know, and why didn't they put it in the actual movie like this? And who ended up deciding to put it in the script or to remove it completely? Because they ended up talking about Diddy's children and family instead of Diddy's other side. And what would have happened if they'd actually put it in here? So to me, it just kind of like feels like this is all staged, and it's not only this is just part of it. I'm going to show you even more stuff right now, but I think I have an idea what would have happened if this made it into the script.
We are back with our guest Jessica Ethelberg, also known as Wonder Cheeks, reading excerpts from her amazing new best-selling book, The Private Lives of Superstar Rappers.
Of all the rappers I met during those years, I loved Gangstalicious the most. I called him Freddie. I wanted more than anything to give my heart to him forever, but I couldn't because he was so unbelievably gay. So unbelievably gay?
Gay? That bitch lying. See, this is why I don't read.
So that book they're talking about in this episode is actually a real book. I don't know if it's true, but this happened in 2008, and it's just showing us these subliminal messages about things that it seems people already knew, but us, the general public, had no idea. So this open secret is not really a secret, but it just now makes me wonder, what is real and what's fake? Is this all just a coincidence? For example, the Cat Williams character, a pimp named Slickback, is in the Boondocks. The Boondocks is talking about Diddy. And then in real life in 2024,
integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Just gonna kind of become his bitch.
I don't want to be nobody's bitch. I've worked too hard in life. Not even Diddy's bitch. Diddy's new to me, right? He looked after me. He took me on an enforced holiday to Vegas. He's a very intense man.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
Well, you know, Reed, we just had to bring, you know, our own flavor to the fashion game. You know, fashion is a real big thing to me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? Personal grooming, hygiene, facial, shiatsu, seaweed wraps, you know, that type of thing. And we not doing it for the females, you know what I'm saying? We doing it just for us, you know, that's real thing. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, now, we got some models.
That it fills a void and has a certain level of excitement that people relate to the brand.
Over here with some of your new gear.
Now, the vest isn't actually bulletproof, correct?
No, not really, but it's a hot style, and pink is definitely the in color for the season.
What you think? Hold on. I mean, come on, player, lose the pink, man. It's not gangster.
That's your problem, man. You're always trying to be gangster.
What are you talking about? The name of the song is called I'm Gangster.
So this is what I keep on talking about. The Boondocks was talking about Gangstalicious, who's creating pink clothes. And here is Diddy, who is talking about pink clothes and talking about a song called I'm Gangsta. But he also has a fashion brand. He's also into spirits. He's also into music. He's also into movies, all things media. My question is, who really knew about this? All of these people seem to have known. Even Pharrell. And I found out something interesting about Pharrell that I didn't know. Watch this and tell me what you think about it.
When we first started out as musicians and producers, it was Puff that said to me, you know, there's so much more that you could be doing. You know, he called me a rock star, and I'm still not. But he saw so much more in me than I saw in myself. And I feel like that's what my job here is on the show, is to show people, like, you know, point out the potential that they might not see. And it just seemed like a perfect fit because this guy's the master of it. He's done it countless times with so many artists, and like I said, I was lucky to be one of those people that benefited from something that just comes so natural to him.
Remember I called you to Daddy's house, my studio? Yeah. When you came in, you had on like a neon sweatsuit or something. Your hair was blonde.
My hair wasn't blonde, man.
Sometimes you just gotta go with the story, bro.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, your hair was blonde. No, it was something different about you. So
Yeah.
We met, played me some music, and we've been best of friends ever since.
Yes. So I don't really know if Diddy really means that they're real friends, but the fact that Pharrell is in the actual movie we're talking about, Get Him to the Greek, it just really makes me wonder. It also makes me wonder about all of his other acquaintances and alliances, from Russel Brand to Ashton Kutcher. to...
We're here with the lovely and talented Jamie Foxx. Jamie, what's a day in the life of Jamie Foxx? What's it like in the foxhole? What's it... A, there are no atheists in the foxhole.
There are no atheists in the foxhole.
So what's it like? Well, who are you hanging out with? Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah.
Seems like he just really wanted to hear a Diddy story because Jamie Foxx is really good friends with Diddy. And he's also a really good Diddy party storyteller, something like that. So this is one of his friends. So this is what I'm saying. The friend network, there's Jamie Foxx, there's Pharrell, there's Jay-Z, there's Mary J. Blige. The people who he's associated with is crazy. But let's hear what Jamie Foxx says.
And so I started hanging out with Puff like back in the day. And I know this story don't make sense, but it's gonna make sense. I would hang out and watch him throw parties.
Sure, he famously threw his white party out.
So I'm going to play the whole thing, but it's clear Jamie Foxx has his own tapes because he used to record the Diddy parties. He knew everything about the parties. He was an actual feature at the parties. How crazy is that?
Diddy party stories, man. That was like some weird memory lane.
You ever been mom before?
I don't think so.
I'm mom. You right now.
You are?
What is mind
Mind is in control of a situation that the other person doesn't realize that you're in control of, and they never really realize you were in control of it.
This is exactly what's going on. We don't realize how much control this movie, other movies, or music has on our minds. This is all about mind control, the mental manipulation that happens subliminally. This is why all of these things are happening on different media, but all of the media is doing one thing, which is controlling our imagination or images in action, motion pictures, movies, films, filling with feelings, motion picture, emotion. That is what it's all about. But I want to show you one clip that shows that even though we didn't know, we knew. Because everything was put in the public domain so that we could see it. Even though we could see it, we couldn't see it. Even though we could hear it, we couldn't hear it. And this is just a manipulation tactic.
Okay, and send. Hello, everyone. This is Sean Combs coming to you live from my office with some very, very, very exciting news. It's about my favorite show of all time, Downtown Abbey. Yes, I am a Abbey head. Proudly, yes, yes, yes.
This is gonna be very crazy. So Diddy acted in this sketch comedy thing. It's on YouTube. Not a lot of people have actually seen this because of the comments I'm seeing. They're from 8-10 years ago. So here he's gonna be acting as this person in Downton Abbey. This is a show about like class and society in old school Britain. But I just want you to see how he is portraying himself, and in light of what's happening, how this was used to disclose the truth in a way that is so dismissive. And I just find this very, very curious. So let's watch it and tell me what you think. Yeah,
Well, everybody just go on like I'm not here. But I will reiterate, my name is Lord Wilcott, and I am the new owner of Downtown Abbey. I love it here.
Don't worry, sir. I've got sharp eyes for anything out of order.
I understand what you're doing. You're keeping these hoes in check around here. Always need something like that. What the motherfucker? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry,
Good
sir.
God, have you lost yourself, man? I can't love you. Not when I love Sybil and Mary and Miss Patmore and the Dowager Countess and a couple of their maids. How could I have room for you? Hold on. Let's put your hand on my face one more time. Okay, that's enough. I think I have room for you. I love you, Thomas. I'm Lord Wilcott, and I love everybody. Everybody welcome. First ever white party. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun.
Wow, it's so crazy that they actually made this, because it talks about some gay tendencies, and then it talks about the white party. But now I want you to see what will actually happen afterwards. This will remind us of what Cassie and Little Rod were talking about. Just watch this next part.
Family.
Oh, here we go. Here we go indeed. Now why don't we stop this bickering and have a sip of some libation? Now, I want you two to kiss in front of me, and I want you to use your tongues. Yeah, I love it here in downtown Abbey. I want to stay here forever and ever. Lord Wilcock loves downtown Abbey and will be here forever, I proclaim.
So pretty much everything that I've been showing you here, all of the rare footage, all of those excerpts from the scripts, all of those things, like, I know I might be the first person to show you this, and I did want to show you some more stuff because there is so much that the media has been doing, but it's all in line with one thing or theme, which is that the media is in control of our minds, and these scripts are actually unfolding in real life. So be it Cat Williams in the Boondocks or Cat Williams in real life, this is all just still the same thing that's programming or pre-programming. So are they traveling through time? Are they actually just predicting? Are they like psychic? What is going on? That's my question. So I would really like to make more videos like this, and I would love to do that. What would help me to do that is actually your contribution to this channel. This channel is not monetized at this moment because the more that I do that, the more scrutiny the channel gets, and the less that I'm actually able to illustrate. So I'm just gonna show you one last thing, and then I'll call it a wrap. So this is the ultimate thing that I saw that's like, it really got me wondering. But you tell me what you think about this next thing I'm gonna show you.
No, I don't think so. You're not crazy! I've never run so fast in my life! I don't have my luggage! Your luggage will get you new luggage! Where you going? Run all the way back to LA! Roger is chasing us! This is the...
So this is the crazy part. When we saw him with the Cassie video, this is the first time we actually saw the real Puff Daddy. And in this movie, we're seeing the fake Puff Daddy acting as a real Puff Daddy. But there's so many real elements in this movie that it just really makes me wonder, like, what exactly is going on? The movie is made in 2010. He chased Cassie in 2015. So how did that happen? So this is just some crazy stuff that I've seen in this. And the reason why I'm making this is so that you can actually see how the media is manipulating our minds, and that we can get unwound. Because we're so caught up in this whole situation. Very few people are even thinking of the victims. Very few people are thinking of the faceless people. Everyone is sort of like fantasizing about what they're going to see, because already the act of immorality and sexual sin is already prevalent on the earth.
So it's basically like everybody knew, but it's in their best interest that everyone is asleep like sheep so that they can keep on living the dream. And people like Pharrell, people like Ashton Kutcher, everyone who was at these parties, they knew, right? Even in the sketch comedy, he was at a white party. Everyone else is white. He was the only black person in that one. So we've seen that everything is scripted, from Cat Williams to the Boondocks to real life. We've seen how they used arson in the movie and in real life. The hallway chase scene, come on. This is the making of the reality by mind control, and this created these freak-offs. And we also saw the Jeffrey, how he literally spiked it, and this is how true it is, but it's all made into a comedy. So Hollywood is all about mind control. Right now there's a movie called Blink Twice, right? This is also talking about this stuff, just to put it in our face once again. And this is what is always happening. When we look at how they created the Playboy empire with Hugh Hefner, this was how they established such an imaginatory reality that is actually at work today. And now when we look at things like Black Mirror, because we're talking about the media, right? So when we look at things like Black Mirror, what we're seeing is the actual meaning and function of technology. If I recall correctly, it was the first episode of Black Mirror where a politician is being blackmailed and he has to have a sexually immoral act in front of camera, etc. This is Black Mirror. This is how it starts. So it's all about media and blackmail. So I just need us to pray and to discern what all of this blackmail is, especially with this black male. And we need to actually repent from the depravity that is the media. And we need to have fruit by creating the opposite of this type of media. We have to be the salt. When you say salt, remove the S, you have alt. We have to alter certain things. We need to be the light, not just a star in Hollywood. We need to be the sight, the light. This is how we seek the righteousness of God, to seek it so that we can see the kingdom of righteousness through ourselves. Because right now we're being affected and infected by all of this that's happening. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much. That's James 4:16. So we need to glow, or to be persistent, to be hot, to be intent and passionate about what we actually stand for. And we can start to produce the right results. But in the case of Diddy and everything, I've shown you a lot, but it's because everything was already out there so that we could see how the story began and how it's going to end. I didn't even go to the beginnings where we could talk about Biggie and how Biggie was putting trans people in his videos and things like that. But I do think it's more important to just know that this is the whole story. There's nothing new under the sun, and everything that's happening is for mind control. Even this last part that I'm going to show you is just going to show you like everything was already scripted. However we dice it or decide it. I'm going to show you the video where Diddy's fate is sealed and he kind of gets what he deserved. He gets the chair, right? And this is happening because it's supposed to happen. So let us repent and let us revert. Let us reverse this. Let us be the salt. Let us be the light. And let us not be blinded by the angels of light, these stars.
Right on. Sonny. As you breathe. Sonny. Sonny, sit down. Sonny. I said sit down. Sit down. Come on. Come on, Morris. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's go. It's all right. It's all right. Just let go. Let go. Let go. It's all right. Let go. Come on. Come on.
I've always believed that a portrait captures a person far better than a photograph. It truly takes a human being to really see a human being.